Perfect 10 out of 10 niche fragrances, part 3. Let's talk about these fantastic masterpieces. Hi everyone, I'm Jolima from Scented Moments channel, where I help you to discover the amazing world of perfumery. So I have here 10 niche fragrances that are perfect 10 out of 10 pure masterpieces, and this is the part 3. So I already uploaded a part 1 and a part 2, which I will leave each link in the description box down below. And I don't know if I will keep going with this subject. I mean, the part 2 I already uploaded a while ago. Maybe I will upload a part 4, but maybe it will not be so soon. But I have here 10 niche fragrances that are simply amazing, and most of them are very, very underrated. And actually, let's talk about the first fragrance, which is very underrated in my opinion. It is from the brand of Voyage Imaginaire, and I just have like a travel size bottle, which it was, and I have the entire set in this travel atomizer, but it was very thanks to a very dear friend of mine that he gave me this to try, and it's been a fantastic experience. Actually, I already talked about this brand in one of my last videos of 2023 about the best discoveries of 2023, and this fragrance specifically from Voyage Imaginaire, I consider it to be really a 10 out of 10. It is L'Eau d'Immortels. L'Eau d'Immortels, this one right here. I hope that you can see it properly. So this, like the name implies, is all about Immortels, but it's like this crunchy caramelized Immortels. It's so damn good. It's so cozy, so delicious, and it's so addicting. Oh, it's so good, so good. It's really crunchy caramelized Immortels, and it's how it's very linear. It's not a fragrance that it's uber complex, but it's such a natural smelling fragrance. Actually, this entire brand smell, all of the fragrances you come across has natural smelling perfumes. High quality ingredients here, amazing blend. I mean, I'm so pleasantly surprised by Voyage Imaginaire, and this is and L'Eau d'Immortels is a fragrance that I really want to have like a proper full bottle, 75 ml bottle, because it's worth it. And there are a couple of other fragrances from this line that I absolutely love, like Tea and Rock and Roll, and there's another one that the name now doesn't occur to me, but in the end, this brand is amazing. Check Voyage Imaginaire out if you have yet to, especially L'Eau d'Immortels. Next fragrance from Frederic Malle. I feel that I've been talking about this fragrance non-stop, but it's because I really love this fragrance that much. It is Heaven Can Wait, and I consider this to be a 10 out of 10. This was recently released, and I recently acquired this one, but seriously, this is a 10 out of 10. I've been trying this fragrance, I've been experiencing this fragrance for a while, and this is a 10 out of 10. It's so good. This is iris. This has chypre qualities. This has the peach. It's mossy. It's green. It's so complex, long-lasting. It's, again, the best Frederic Malle since Music for a While. I already said this before, and I say it again. This is really the best Malle since Music for a While, and this for me smells like a Frederic Malle. This fits into Frederic Malle aesthetic. I just love this, and this is really a 10 out of 10. I also already mentioned when talking about Heaven Can Wait that this is like a mix of Hermès Iris with Guerlain Mitsuko and the green layer that it's typical in a few Frederic Malle fragrances that you can find in French Lover, Synthetic Jungle / Synthetic Nature. That it's there because they changed the name this year for Synthetic Nature. Also, you can find it in Vetiver Extraordinaire. So you have this green quality that it's typical in some Frederic Malle fragrances. It's really a masterpiece. Heaven Can Wait by Frederic Malle, definitely a 10 out of 10. Another fragrance that is a 10 out of 10, it is from the house of Marc-Antoine Barrois, although you can discuss if this is really like a niche brand, because Marc-Antoine Barrois as a fashion atelier So, well, it's not a pure niche brand, but I still consider this to be niche because of its exclusivity, high price, although everything is quite expensive even in the designer mainstream. But this one is Ganymede, and Ganymede is already a modern classic in my opinion. This has everything to be one of the most well-regarded fragrances in recent years. Created by Canton Biche, this is osmanthus with saffron, violet, with this mineralic, ozonic feel into it. So this is a bit fruity, a bit peachy, floral, with a bit of a leathery aspect, watery, ozonic, mineralic scent. So good, so well done, so unique. This is a groundbreaking release. And this one will be the new Baccarat Rouge and the new Aventus. I have no doubts about that. Ganymede, Marc-Antoine Barrois, it's a 10 out of 10. It has a performance, has a likability, has a versatility, and the uniqueness. I love this one. This was love at first sniff. Still the only full bottle fragrance that I have from Marc-Antoine Barrois. The extrait version is also quite good, although it feels a bit redundant, because this one is powerful enough already, but I really do want to add installment and B683 to my collections. But this one specifically is really the 10 out of 10 of Marc-Antoine Barrois, Ganymede. Next fragrance is from the house of Pantheon Roma, and it is Annone. Man, this was one of my favorite discoveries of last year, and also one of my most complimented fragrances of last year. Check out my video about my most complimented fragrances of 2023 if you have yet to. Annone is extremely underrated. I mean, Pantheon Roma in general, it's very underrated, and Annone, of course, it's also underrated. So this is an extrait de parfum fragrance. All of fragrances from Pantheon Roma come in the extrait de parfum concentration. This is the 100 ml. Also comes in 50 ml, and this one is a fruity, woodsy, vanillic fragrance. This has a huge dose of mango, a bit of raspberry, rose, vanilla, amber, oud, and musk. So damn good, so damn addicting. This kind of has like a cotton candy-ish feel, a very mild cotton candy feel, not as intense, not as synthetic as in Baccarat Rouge in the Eau de Parfum. And that's one of the reasons why I don't like the Eau de Parfum version of Baccarat Rouge. This one here, it's more balanced, more smooth, and the cotton candy can remind you of Baccarat Rouge, but I think this is still a very different fragrance from the Baccarat Rouge. It's sweet, it's fruity, it's musky, it's vanillic, it's woody. I mean, it's amazing. I love this one. Very addicting, very long lasting, great projection. I mean, seriously, this is one of my most sexy fragrances that I have in my collection. It's Annone by Pantheon Roma, and this is a 10 out of 10 in my book. The next fragrance, this is probably my favorite fougère barbershop scent. It is from the house of MDCI, and it is Invasio Barbar. And you can see how low. Look at the ridiculous vent of this perfume. Yes, I love this one, and this is really my favorite barbershop fougère type of scent. This is a spicy cardamom lavender fragrance with ginger, violet leaves. I mean, this is amazing. The violet leaves actually are very prominent in here, which gives like an ozonic quality to the fragrance. Cardamom, the grapefruit, the ginger gives a very uplifting, zesty quality to the fragrance. Cardamom gives an aromatic, sensual feel. I mean, this is a very complex and unique fougère type of scent. Absolutely love this one, created by Stéphanie Bacouche, which is also the nose behind on a couple of Comporte Perfumes fragrance, which is a Portuguese niche brand that I absolutely love, and you definitely need to check out their fragrances. I'll leave the link in the description box down below, where I talk about 3 of their offerings. But this one, MDCI Invasio Barbar, is a 10 out of 10, no doubt about that. So is Chypre Palatin, but I think I already mentioned Chypre Palatin. I think I already mentioned, but if I didn't, Chypre Palatin could easily feature in this video. Maybe it will be featured on part 4. But yes, Invasio Barbar, check this one out. It's one of the best fougere fragrances out there. Next fragrance, this is from the house of Maitre Parfumeur Gantier, and this was one of my favorite discoveries of last year. Also, it is none other than Ambre Precieux. Thanks to Sebastian from the Perfume Guy. He's always raving about this fragrance, and I love my ambers. This was a blind buy. I don't advise you to do so, but I mean, I think this was really no risks in here. I absolutely love this. So this is a nice powdery floral amber, but the amber, it's so good. It's so addicting with the vanilla, with the resinous aspects of the amber. I mean, the amber in here, it's a proper amber. Like, it's resinous, it's gooey, it's sweet with a more heavy vanilla undertone, and then you have the powdery floral aspects that gives more depth and balance to the sweet amber. I mean, I love this one. Very unique in my opinion. Ambre Precieux really deserves the hype, and I'm very curious to try like Ambre Tibet and other offerings from Maître Parfumeur Gantier. Yes, very excited to try this brand more during this year, because this is a 10 out of 10, a type of amber. Ambre Precieux by Maître Parfumeur Gantier. Next fragrance, this is from house of Amouage. No surprises here. This is one of the most popular, most praised fragrances from Amouage. This one is Interlude Man, and this is the Eau de Parfum. I love also Amouage, the Interlude 53, which is like the extrait version, which is so damn good. I'm not a huge fan of the Black Iris though. I think it kind of steps away from the DNA of Interlude. So I understand more the appeal and the versatility that they gave to Black Iris, but it's not supposed to be that. Interlude is not supposed to be that. Interlude is supposed to be opulent, regal type of scent, not that mainstream, let's say. But still good, still a great fragrance. It's just not for me. I just feel like Interlude, the original and 53 are the real Interludes. But yes, but Interlude Man to this day in this version still smells amazing, performs great. This is oregano. Oh man, it's so good. Oregano, huge dose of frankincense, resins, very smoky, very balsamic, campfire-esque with oud, huge dose also of oud. I mean, this one is dark, it's opulent, it's a masterpiece. This one is a masterpiece. This is one of the masterpieces from Amouage, one of the most popular fragrances, also called the Blue Beast for a reason. Check this one out if you have yet to. Interlude Man by Amouage. It's really a 10 out of 10 without a question. The next fragrance, this is from the house of Naomi Goodsir, and this one is Bois d'Assis. This, it's so underrated. I mean, Naomi Goodsir in general, it's an underrated brand, but this one, it's so damn good. I was actually choosing between Irisandre and Bois d'Assis, but I ended up with this one because it's the one that I'm wearing more often nowadays. I mean, because Irisandre, it's a fragrance I will wear more during the springtime. But oh man, Bois d'Assis, it's so good. It smells like burned woods, but to be honest, this for me gives like sauna, like a sauna image. Because now I'm living in Lithuania, I love to go to saunas, and this one really smells like you are inside of a wooden sauna. Oh, it's so damn good. Very aromatic, very spicy, resinous, with this burned wood type of feel. It's so good. So good. Very unique in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. Long lasting, great projection actually. Absolutely love it. Bois d'Assis by Naomi Goodsir. This is really a 10 out of 10. But actually this brand overall, I would say that this brand Naomi Goodsir, overall it's a 10 out of 10. And last but by no means least, from the house of Andy Tower, one of his masterpieces, Lonestar Memories. Kind of forgotten because a lot of people will say, will talk about, L'air de désert marocain or Au cœur du désert. And sometimes this is a bit forgotten, but I think this is also a masterpiece from Andy Tower, not for the faint of heart. It's for an acquired taste, I think, but this, because this was not love at first sniff for me as well. I rediscovered this one also last year, but yes, I'm very happy to finally be able to appreciate, and actually I've been wearing this one quite often lately. This one is leather, heavy dose of leather, a bit smoky, with this like a burned hay feel, with myrrh, with clary sage. So this is really like a sweet, smoky, resinous, pungent leather. I absolutely love this one. This also has like a sauna feel, like an expensive luxury sauna smell, if that makes sense. Or maybe because I'm now so into saunas, everything smells like sauna to me. but no, this one really gives me some vibes of sauna because of the myrrh, maybe because of the smoky aspects, because of the woods. There's definitely something in here that gives like a sauna quality, but this is more than that. This is definitely a very special fragrance for special occasions, and it's very unique. Love the leather, love the smokiness, love the resins, the sweet resins in here. A very unique, complex perfume, just Andy Tower can make. This is Lonestar Memories. It's a beautiful, beautiful perfume. Check this one out if you have yet to. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Tell me in the comments down below, what are your 10 out of 10 niche fragrances? I would love to read your list, and maybe I will find something to try to myself. Thank you so much for your ongoing support, and see you in the next video. Take care, guys.